Hey Reaper, how you doing? Just getting started right here. Hello everyone, welcome. I'm not sure why there it is. The watch counter took a second to update. For some reason, even though I had people in the chat commenting, for a second my dashboard was telling me 0 people watching. I was like, wait a minute, what? Okay. Let's see. OG designer Sketchy. It's been a while. Yeah, been about 4 years at this point. And let's go. Where's my thumbnail folder? There it is. Oh, wrong layer. There we go. Hey, Wisdom, how you doing? See, sweet and smoky, sweet and smoky. Oh, there it is. Last time I saw old Sketchy design was in 2015. Yeah, because that's when he was last used. Like I said before, it's been about 4 years. Pay no attention to the plane flying over my house. That shit gets mad annoying when I have to record and a plane flies over and it's like, ugh. I just want to get work done. Alright, student council, student council, student council. There we go. There we go, and that's how we transition to the full screen visual aids. So we're gonna, my background just happened to be here from the last video. Good timing, good timing. So now we'll just bring in, where is it, oh, there we go. I'm gonna drag that here. I'm gonna drag this there. Spike shouldn't have forgiven Garbled so easily. Alright, that's spelled correctly. And Garbled threatened to attack a question. Alright, there we go. Sketchy, have you watched Has Been Hotel yet? No. No, I do not want this in the... There we go. Separate window, please. There we go. We're gonna drag this here, extend that. That. Da-da-da. Jesus, tourist season is on a high if there are this many planes coming in. Sketchy, do you like Call of Duty? No. What about when he tried to steal these phoenix eggs, take the hatchlings, and urge Spike to smash an egg? So because an impulsive teenager wanted to smash eggs, we're putting them on the same level as a terrorist? Y'all really need to fix your priorities, seriously. Sup, Rock Solid? Hey, Sketchy just got back from con. Well, I'm glad you got back safely. Lots of Demon Slayer cosplays. I would imagine that seems to be like the hot anime of the year, because like people were really hyping it up when it first came out, and now it has a second wind of sorts because the dub just started airing on Toonami a few weeks ago. It has a dub. Yeah. It was actually announced like either while the subs were still airing or after the subs ended. Cause they said that it was going to air sometime in the fall, and Dragon Ball Super happened to be ending. So the big thing that people were saying was that it was most likely that Demon Slayer was going to be Dragon Ball Super's replacement once Super ended, which it did. And then One Punch Man season 2 premiered the same night, and then a couple weeks later, I think about 2 weeks later, JoJo Part 5 premiered. Right, we can drag that in here. In light of this episode, we're forming an NLT antagonist, and that's just a bully and not a world-destroying man-child. How does Diamond Tiara's redemption compare? I mean, it's not really that good, but it's not as terrible as like the post Starlight redemptions, because a big thing that determines how good a redemption is what that person has done. Hold on one second. And while, like, for example, Diamond Tiara and Tempest got the same sob story that was explained through song about how they weren't treated right when they were younger, and that's why they are the way they are now. But the difference is what those two characters do that made them antagonists and or villains. Diamond Tiara was a schoolyard bully, and that's not okay. But Tempest Shadow was a literal terrorist. Therefore, because Tempest's crimes are more severe, I'm going to hold her redemption to a higher standard. It's it's the whole principle of, the punishment fitting the crime. when it comes to redeeming bullies, at least in real life, right? Um, it's ultimately up to the bully's victim to decide whether or not they want to give that bully a chance if they say that they have changed. Cause I like when I did forgiveness is earned, one of the things I said was you can't let anyone decide when you should forgive someone. If you feel like the person that wronged you did what they needed to do to earn your forgiveness, then that it is what it is. It takes on a different realm when you're talking about writing, because now you're trying to make a cohesive story. I think Diamond Tiara should have gotten something similar to Trixie, where she was reintroduced in a later season and then regularly used as a supporting character once a season, so we got to see her improve and become a better person. That's the main problem with Diamond Tiara, is that it's all resolved in one episode. Yeah, it sucks that they never did anything else with Diamond and Silver after Crusader to the Lost Mark. That's because the writers thought that that's all they needed to do, and the reason why they thought that is because the fans are willing to accept that. You know, they put a Diamond Tiara and Silver Spoon redemption in the same episode as them getting their cutie marks, as the CMC getting their cutie marks, because they knew that the fandom was going to be so critically undiscerning that they would be distracted by the fact that the Crusaders got their cutie marks and not even care about the fact that Diamond Tiara didn't get a very good character arc, because CMC got their cutie marks and they were fun songs, and that's all the fandom cares about. Let's see. This video is about 6 minutes 45 seconds long. And the editing is around the 3-minute mark, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the video is 6 minutes 45 seconds, and right now I'm at the 3-minute mark, so we're pretty much halfway done. had an idea that Diamond Tiara meets Starlight Glimmer. That's not really an idea, that's just them meeting each other. That doesn't really do anything. Where's that picture of the dragon's fly? Oh, there it is. Okay, I don't know why that pause is still in there, so we're gonna cut that. We don't know who Cozy Glow's parents are. Okay, thanks for the random factoid. I'm not sure what that has to do with the conversation. back to my old season 7 roundup folder for the next visual aid. Hold up, let's see. Season 7. Oh, there it is. October. And there it is. What did you think of Sombra's brief resurrection? Jules, you know I did review that episode already, right? Did you know that the scene... Dustin, stop asking me obvious questions. I watch the show. I know what happens. Hey guys, did you know that Twilight got wings at the end of season 3? They could do that, Shayumi, or they could just not have made Cozy Glow in the first place and made the villain Chrysalis. Okay, let's see. There we go. Oh, gotta get my thumbnails. Gotta look for this one. Season 7 roundup. Season 7. Oh, there it is. Dustin, no one knows, and I doubt anyone cares what you're talking about with Cozy Glow. You don't know any secrets about Cozy Glow that we don't already know. We all watch the show. All of your little fun facts are things that we already know or just theories you pulled out of your ass. I gotta go back and find, let's see. The specific image I want to find. Scroll. Jesus, there were a lot of comments on this video. There it is. No, I don't want to capture a video. I want to capture the image. Okay, we're going to save that. Like I said, Dustin, I'm not into theories. No, thank you. That's a lot of comments. Yeah, off screen. The videos where I talk about the season finales tend to have a lot of comments because, you know, those are the hot topics regardless of how late the video is. So yeah, those videos where I either talk about in my roundups, the first and last roundup are always the ones that get the most comments because, you know, season premiere and season finale. So those tend to be. It's the same with Nuzlocke. If you look at PokeTubers, the first episode is always the episode that gets the most views, and then the last episode will be in the higher viewed episodes because it's the finale. And if there's a death montage, those get a lot of views as well. Okay, how we doing? We're at 4 minutes and 40 seconds. So we got about 2 minutes of footage left. The more you nag me about it, Michael, the less likely it is to happen. No one likes getting nagged about projects. Hey, Carousel, how you doing? A lot of the times I dreaded shows confirming theories, giving fans an inch and they take a mile. It's fun to speculate, but when the show does it, it feels like pandering. Yeah, that like I think that's one of the biggest mistakes the show made is that it's one thing to acknowledge your fandom, but it's another thing entirely to pander to them, cause you know it contributes to the fact bronies already have an inflated sense of importance, and the show reinforcing that inflated ego does not help at all. I always like doing these little zoom ins whenever I make like a little offhanded comment just to a random character, just zoom in on them. I always like doing that. And it always happens by accident. Like I just happen to have a really good screenshot when I'm doing the editing, and I was like, oh, I can do a little zoom in for emphasis here. Okay, I'm gonna drag this there. I'm gonna drag this there. I'm gonna drag this there. And is there anything else? Is there anything else? We're gonna drag this in there. Yeah, that should do it. I wanna draw honey in the green eggs and ham style. Ah, damn. That shit just took off. Like, they announced it, and I think it's, like, out now, considering... Yeah, it's out now. Like, they didn't waste no time once they announced that shit. Oh, shit, they put Haikyuu on Netflix, too? Please tell me it's in English. Please tell me it's in English. It better be in English. Yes, it's in English. Oh, thank God. I'll just watch it later. There we go. That's an image that perfectly fits what I talk about in this section. Right here. Almost done. Where are we at? Yeah, we got like less than a minute left of footage. Umbridge, the one everyone hated even more than Lord Voldemort with good reason. I actually do mention that in the video, and it's going to serve my point when when that part of the video comes up. Nope. Nope. Have you read the news that Disney is going to remove the crow scene from the original Dumbo on Disney Plus? Thank God. Where does Clear Sky rank on the MILF meter? Mid. Clear Sky is mid as fuck. I'm sorry, not sorry. Okay, very last part. So here, I the I files. Hold up. A B C D E F G H I. There we go. Would you remove the scene with Scat Cat and his buddies from the Aristocats? I would. I would have removed the I would remove the scenes with the Chinese cat. What about main all good? 1 to 10. 7. Yeah, seven's fine. Yeah, I would just remove the Asian cat, especially since he doesn't have a prominent verse in the song. You could easily cut him out of the song, and the song would essentially be the same. It's like when you do a song with a featured artist and there's a version without the featured artist in the song. Is this video going to talk about the people that think Spike forgiving Garble was rushed? Yes, and the title of this video is appropriately Garbled Priorities. So right now, I'm just going to give this video a little watch over in the... I really don't like how the audio for this one came out. Like, at some point in the processing, there's like certain parts of the video where like you can hear like a faint tone in the back, and it irritates the hell out of me. Especially since there are sections there are sections of the video where you don't hear it. That too, Asamo. That too. Strange, Jules Chen and serious. Well, I mean, you can. It's easy to gather what I'm talking about when you look at the visual aids I'm putting in the episode. Like a lot of them are from Sweet and Smoky, so I mean it's pretty. And plus, it's something that I mentioned in a recent video. So I mean, it's not really a matter of coincidence or just clairvoyance. It's just a matter of being able to put two and two together. Alright, so far so good. I heard people say that Fluttershy was annoying in that episode. Like, she's barely in it. Alright then. Alright. People want to get at me for complaining about Pinkie Pie, and Fluttershy caring about children is a Okay. Alright, it's looking good. So now I just need to render. Hold up. Render as. And we're going to high resolution, garbled priorities. I'm going to save that to the videos folder, and then we are going to render. Alright. Oh wait, shit. Hold up. No, hold up. Did something wrong. There we go. I want to render the whole video, not just a clip. Okay, garbled priorities, videos folder, high resolution, and go. Alright, there we go. Why the hell Sony does that, I never know. Oh no, it wasn't anything that Sony did like on its own. I forgot to uncheck the render loop region only box when I was in the render menu, cause I was working on a different video and I wanted to render just a specific clip, so I had that checkbox on, and it retains those settings the next time I go to render again. So I have to remember to uncheck that button when it's time for me to render an entire video. And the reason why, like, when the video is playing in the preview and it looks like low quality, I have my Sony Vegas set to automatically adjust the quality of the assets when it's in preview mode, because I don't need like play because like when you're playing stuff in a rendering and editing software, it's like actively rendering the frames to play them at full resolution. So I just set it to auto, so I'm not like putting my like working the hell out of my computer at sections where I really don't need to. Like when I'm editing, there's no reason for these pictures to be at full quality because I know what quality they're at and I know what they're gonna look like when I'm rendering because I look at the file sizes and resolutions when I download them. For me, when I did rendering with Sony Vegas, it did this weird thing where it would only render a specific few seconds. Yeah, make sure that when you're about to render, make sure that render loop region only is unchecked. Like that's an option that people have whenever they want to like do render a little preview. Whoa, that rendering time. What quality and what type did you render it as? I think 1920 by 1080. Plus, this computer has an NVIDIA graphics card, so rendering doesn't really take that long, especially compared to the laptop that I had before this. You just answered your own question, Osamo. Because I'm definitely not over 50. Yeah, like for a video like this, on my old laptop, it would take like like if I'm remembering correctly, because I've had this laptop since like 2017, it would take like a half hour to render a video like this, which is 6 minutes and 45 seconds. But now, you see how long it's taking. It's only been 4 minutes and the video is already halfway rendered. Then like with the Nuzlocke, like those episodes are about like 20 to 30 minutes each, and the rendering time is about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, only because there are so many assets in those videos that trying to render with my graphics card causes frequent crashes. So I use the integrated graphics card instead to render the Nuzlocke episode, so it's a little shorter. If I were using my graphics card, it'd be 45 minutes, but since I wasn't, it was like an hour and a half. But if I were using my old computer, I wouldn't even be able to get to the part where I could render because it would crash every 5 minutes trying to get the files in. What computer are you using now? I'm using a Asus Republica Gamers laptop. many games can the computer handle? I mean it's a gaming laptop. So I bought it when I was in my senior year of college, so I could work on my animation projects at home instead of having to go to school to work on my schoolwork. Cause that's no. So they can handle games. I think can't remember what kind of graphics card it was. It was like a Nvidia graphics card 970M or some shit. But yeah, I can play Apex Legends at full resolution with this laptop. Did I meant which you did you watch Sesame Street as a kid? I personally did it, but I still find it amazing that it kept going for that long. Uh, yeah, I watched it when I was a kid. I had like a. I'm trying to remember which DVDs I had. I remember being really into Elmo's World too. Like PBS Kids, I used to watch a lot of when I was a kid. Like my parents taped like a VHS of a whole like morning and afternoon's worth of PBS Kids episodes, and just put it on the little VHS for me. But yeah, Sesame Street, I did grow up watching. But I mean, like it was a pretty much a staple of PBS, and it's something that it's something that changes with the times because Sesame Street is about, you know, about the people in your community, and therefore it's something that can continuously grow and evolve and mean different things to different people depending on how old you were when you watched it and when you watched it and what year it was when you watched it. Looking up the prices, that last time must have been a pretty penny. It happened to be on sale when I went to get it because originally I only went to the store to browse, but I saw that this laptop was on sale. It was originally $1,200, but I got it for $800, and I just got it on credit and paid it off within a year. And the video is done rendering. Took about 8 minutes, so not bad at all. So guys, I think this is going to be the end of the stream. I'm going to go ahead and upload this video and premiere it. So and I'm probably going to take a rest, take a nap or something. So I would say maybe in like an hour or two the video should be premiering, and I am looking forward to seeing you guys then. Thank you guys so much for coming to the stream, and until next time, keep it sketchy, folks. Peace.